In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you my no bullshit guide as to how to set goals that actually work. We're going to be talking about a system called the SMART system, and we're going to be talking about some examples and ways that you can implement the system into your life. First, before we start, I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. So the first question is, what was the last goal that you set for yourself? And the second question is, how did that actually go? Did you stay motivated? Did you actually manage to achieve your goal? Or, like the vast majority of people in the world, myself included, did you have that initial motivation, that initial buzz, and then fall straight off and never actually achieve your goal? It's so common, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. But in this video, I'm going to be teaching you the systems and the ways that you can start to break your goals down into more bite-sized, manageable chunks, so that you can actually set the goals that you want to set and know that you'll follow through and actually achieve them. So the system that we're going to be talking about today is called the SMART system. Now, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, we'll break down each of these specific sections as we go through it, but the basic premise is you take a goal, you apply the SMART system, and hopefully you understand the goal better and you're able to achieve it. So, starting with specific. You need your goals to be specific. You need them to be so dialed in and focused into every last little detail of that goal that you know exactly what you need to do, every single process and every single system that you need to implement into your life to be able to achieve that goal. So let's take going to the gym, for example. Say you want to build muscle up, say you're quite skinny, say you're feeling quite weak, or maybe you're overweight and you want to lose some weight, but the overall goal is to go to the gym. And so you could set yourself a goal of, for example, losing weight, building muscle. They're pretty loose goals that you set for yourself. And so being more specific doesn't mean that, oh, I want to go to the gym and lose weight. It's, no, I'm going to go to the gym at 7 a.m. every single day, 5 days a week. I'm going to train a push-pull legs routine. These specifics are what's going to make your goal even more, like, it's going to make it impossible for you to not achieve that goal. If you get super specific, where you go, where you're going to go to the gym, when you're going to go to the gym, how you're going to do it, how many times a week you're going to do it, all of these things are going to produce such a clear image in your mind as to how you're going to achieve that goal. Now, it doesn't just apply to lifting weights and going to the gym and losing weight, building muscle. You can apply it to anything. You can apply it to making $1 million or pounds. You can make it apply to being a better painter, being a better boyfriend, being a better friend, being a better son. You can apply it to any aspect of your life, and you can break that goal down into more manageable chunks by making it specific. So some helpful tips for this section would be to grab a pen and paper or like the notes app on your phone and just literally go through that process. Write down the steps that it's going to take for you to be able to achieve your goal. So making your goals measurable is the next step. It's maybe not as important as making your goals specific, but it's still a vital part of the system. So when I mean measurable, I mean defining, giving your goal some kind of definitive parameter. So when you want to lose weight, or say you want to put some size on, put some muscle on, say you weigh 200 pounds right now and you want to lose 30 pounds. 30 pounds, that you've now just made your goal measurable by giving yourself a target. You've given yourself that goal to reach. Rather than saying you want to lose weight, you're saying, okay, now I want to lose 30 pounds. That's a good start. You've made it measurable. You've not only just defined your end goal, but you've also, when you go on your journey as to trying to achieve your goal, you can not only see how far you've got left to go, but you can look at how far you've come, which is just going to make it so much more empowering for you and more motivating if you can look back and go, right, I've actually come a long way, and even though I've got some ways to go to get to my goal, I can look back and be proud of myself as to the progress that I've made. So this is a key step in making goals that you're going to be able to smash. Now the next step is to make your goal achievable. And so in the last step we made it measurable, but sometimes you can set your ambitions a little bit too high. So say if you've never exercised before and you're trying to lose some weight, 30 pounds is a lot of weight to be able to try and lose. You might get discouraged because if you're not making the progress as quickly as you'd like to, you're making it too difficult for yourself. You're setting the barrier and the bar too high. Likewise with trying to put muscle on. If you're trying to put some size on and you want to set a goal of like 20 kilos of pure muscle, like that is going to take years to be able to achieve. And so you're going to get discouraged when you don't get there as quickly as you're anticipating. So by making it actually your goal actually achievable, maybe we can cut that down to, if you wanted to lose weight, let's try and lose 15 pounds. That's something that as you build momentum and you start getting the ball rolling and you achieve your first goal, you're going to be absolutely like over the moon, and it's going to make you want to continue that journey and continue to smash the next goal. So setting achievable goals is the next step in the system. Now we have relevance. We want to make the goal relevant. This is by far the most powerful part of this system. Making it specific is going to help you dial in. Making it measurable is going to help you dial in even more. Making it achievable is going to help it become easier for you and keep you motivated. But this one's going to connect you emotionally to the goal. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, what is your why? Why are you doing this? Why do you want to achieve this goal? And so it's very easy to get sidetracked and not stay not stay focused. So asking yourself the why, it might be that you want to lose some weight. We'll keep on this theme of losing weight or gaining weight. You want to be more fit and more healthy. You want to feel more confident in yourself. You want to feel like maybe you want to go and play football with your son. But these are like examples, but the why is going to connect you to the goal. And so when you feel like giving up, because you're connected to this goal, that why is going to power you through. Now, there's a famous quote by a guy called Viktor Frankl, and it is, a man with any why can bear any how. And it's quite a powerful thing if you can connect with that. Now we have make your goals time bound. Now, time bound is pretty simple. All you want to do is add an end date. Add something that you're going to be able to work towards. So if you want to try and get in shape, maybe you've got a holiday coming up and it's 3 months away. You're setting yourself a goal of 3 months. Now you're giving yourself some kind of restriction so it doesn't just keep on going and going and going and going. You've got a deadline for this. Some like models have photo shoots. They're booked a photo shoot in and they need to get ripped to fuck. Like male models we're talking about, you need to get ripped to fuck to be able to be posing in like swimwear and boxers and all that sort of stuff. So having this end goal in date, something big, it might even be like, a party or something like that you're going to, some kind of social event, like you've got this end goal in mind that's going to help you to stay on track. So now that we understand the power of the system, I hope you can see how much of a positive impact it can have in your life. If you're the type of person that's always set goals and you've never managed to stick with them, if you actually take the time to write these things down and actually take the time to really, rather than just listening to this video and clicking onto the next video, really spend some time thinking about how you're going to do it, why you want to do it, when you want to set that goal by. And the biggest thing of all is actually taking action rather than just like teasing yourself the whole time. You want to take that action. You want to take that first initial step. And that's the biggest thing that you can do when it comes to setting the goals and achieving the goals. Having that big why and then taking the action is going to do like wonders for you. And trust me, I've set so many goals before in the past and I've not ever managed to stick with it until I started using this system and I started actually really thinking about and implementing these systems into my life. So I hope today's videos provided you with some kind of value and hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any ways that you like to deal with goal setting, or if this has actually helped you in some ways. Let me know what your goal actually is. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want more content like this, and let's all try and be 1% better than we were yesterday. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.